In today's video, I'm going to introduce you to CodexGrill, a Claude Code plugin that helps you validate your plan before you start implementing it. We'll focus on the plan validation workflow, specifically the plan once and plan loop commands. I'll show you how to use them and what happens behind the scenes, how CodexGrill reviews your plan before Claude Code moves forward with the actual task. Currently, CodexGrill uses Codex as the validation agent, and support for more agents is planned. If you go to the installation section, you can see that you will require Codex and you will need to log into your Codex account, and you'll need Node.js 18 plus and Git. You'll have to initialize Git on your project so that this works smoothly. So here I have logged into my Codex account, OpenAI account, and you can see that I have set the model to GPT 5.5 and on X-high reasoning. You can also pass this along with the CodexGrill command. And here on the Claude Code, you can see that I have a plan ready. This is a fix for CodexGrill. And here you can see that the artifacts that is belonging to CodexGrill is going to other folders as well. So we're going to fix that in this session. And you can see this is the plan file for that. This is a very simple fix. And I'm going to use CodexGrill just to show you how to use CodexGrill. So you can see here we can simply call exit here. So, and you can call CodexGrill from here. If you don't have CodexGrill installed, you simply have to install it on your Claude Code using this command. You can see you have to add it to the marketplace first and then install the plugin, and then you just have to reload the plugin. You can see these commands here in the website itself. You can simply go to the install section here, and you can see these 3 install commands. If you want to go to the GitHub repo, you can simply go to the GitHub repo as well. So once you have CodexGrill installed, you can simply call CodexGrill by typing /CodexGrill. And you can see that we have 6 commands overall. These are just entry points. That means it will just take you to these 2. Okay. So if you're calling loop, simply calling loop, it will ask you whether you want to go to plan loop or security loop. If you're simply calling once, it will ask you whether you want to go to plan once or security once. You can directly call plan loop, and this will start CodexGrill for this plan file. Claude will detect the current section's plan, and it will pass along the plan to Codex, and it will use that. You can see these artifacts will be created here in the Codex directory. Let's wait for this to start. Okay, here you can see that CodexGrill has started. You can see that it detected the path, it detected the timestamp and all those things. And it started CodexGrill. And you can see one shell is running in background. And if you go to that, you can see a proper UI. And this is going to be in a read only. And we are also having proper verifications whether it changed anything. If it changed anything, it will let you know. So you can know if any edits happened. So we have to wait for this to complete. This might take some time. If you want to keep on seeing what happens, you can simply stay here and you will be able to see what all things Codex is doing. While this runs, you can go to this artifact folder. You can see this is the folder, and you can identify that here. See, you can see this is the folder that it created. And you don't have to worry about this particular message. That is because this session is about fixing this bug on CodexGrill itself. That is this message that is saying. Okay. So we can go to this specific folder, and you can see this is that exact folder. And inside that, you can see the artifacts. You can see this is the prompt, and you can see from here, the plan will be, actual plan is starting from there. And this is the plan. And before that, we are having the prompt. So you can also see the session.json. And if you want to change the max iteration after you run this, you can simply change this to whatever number that you like. And this is the cap. Okay. So this is going to be the iteration cap. Let's set it back to 7 itself. And that means that till 7 iterations, it will run. If it didn't complete within 7 iterations, it will ask you what to do. If it completes before the 7 iterations, it will exit as soon as the iteration is completed. By iterations means Codex will validate the plan, and until the validation loop gets to a point where the plan is fine and okay to be run, it will keep on looping and it will keep on validating the plan. So this is a back and forth between Claude Code and Codex, and it will keep on validating your plan file until it gets to a conclusion that there are no more bugs or issues with the plan file. And you can see the issues will be categorized as critical, high, minimum, etc. So let's wait for this to complete so that we get a proper picture of what is going to happen. Now you can see the iteration 2 has started. Iteration 1 is completed. I'll show you what all happened. We run the iteration 1 here. I just zoomed in a little bit so that it is a bit more visible. That is why the UI of Claude Code has broken a little bit. If I zoom out, it might not be visible. So, okay, you can see that it will stop the iteration here. Once it is completed, it will print the findings that Codex made during the iteration 1. You can see that here. Okay, this was the findings that Codex found. And you can see that you can find the final iter1.txt. And this will also print the same thing. See, you will get an artifact here. And you will get the JSON output of what all things happened, token used, etc. And you can see all the details of the run and things Codex did in detail in this artifact folder. And once that is completed, okay, let's go down. Okay, the UI has broken a little bit. Okay, once that is completed, you can see that Claude will start its validation. Okay, you can see that here. Okay, Claude will validate it properly. And once Claude validates it properly, it will update the plan file. Okay, if a plan file needs any updates, you can see that here, right? Only after Claude validates every single findings by Codex, Claude will update the plan file. And you can see that here. Okay. Once it updates, it will update the state JSON file. And it will start with the next iteration. You can see the next iteration is also completed now. You can see that here. And it is printing the Codex review and what all things that it found here. So this iteration will keep on going until Codex says that the plan is fine and good to move forward with. And you can see here in the prompt, this MD file, this plan snapshot file, you can see will be having a difference of the previous plan file and the current plan file. And that will be passed on when you're resuming it. Okay, when you're resuming, if you go to this prompt 2, you can see that the next one will be the differences from the previous plan file. So Codex will validate it, and then it will return its findings again. And you can see the state will hold everything in detail, what all things happened. And once the iteration 2 is completed, you can see this Claude is validating it. And once Claude validates it, it will update the plan file. And once it updates the plan file, it will update the state.json file. And it will keep on going until it says that the plan file is sound. So let's wait for this to complete. So I could show you what happens at the end. So everything is pretty basic. It will keep on iterating between Claude and Codex. And you can see if there is any refuted things, it will come under the refuted category. Let's say that Codex found something and Claude is disagreeing with it. Then Claude will add that to the refuted section and will pass along on the next iteration. And Codex will validate it once more based on the input that Claude gave. And there are things like these. So basically, it is a back and forth between Claude and Codex until they agree upon the plan that it is good to move on. So now you can see that here all the iterations are completed. Let's see how many iterations it did. And it did 4 iterations. And on the 4th iteration, you can see that it would have marked it as good to move forward. And you can see that sound, no findings. Okay. When there are no more additional findings, Codex will pass on something like this, and Claude will close the loop and it will call the exit plan mode. Before that, it will do a final validation and then it will call the exit plan mode. And now you can run this. So this is a back and forth mechanism between Claude and Codex. Until your plan is validated, it will go and check for any edge cases, any things, any issues, any sort of issues in your plan. And it will also be careful that it will also do some defensive fixes. So you can check that as well. Once this validation plan is completed, I will recommend you to read the plan and make sure that everything is according to what you want, what you intended. The only thing that you have to be careful about is defensive fixes, which are not actually required, but they are also fine. So it's not going to cause a big problem for you, but there'll be defensive fixes that are not actually required, but it's good to have also, not a problem. So now you can run this plan file. Now this is validated thoroughly. If you want to validate this once more, for a plan file like this, you don't have to run it again and again and again. If you're having a big task, like a very big task which require multiple phases, some sort of task like that, I'll recommend you to run this loop more than once so that you will get to a proper conclusion that the plan file is proper. So now we are gonna fix this issue that CodexGrill had, and we'll be updating the version. So this is just the introduction about CodexGrill. So you can try it out. You'll need a Claude Code plan and a Codex plan. You can get Codex for free in the free tier also. Codex is providing a free limit, so you can try that out. In Claude Code, you will at least need a pro plan, so you'll have to get that. And then you can try this out. It is pretty simple and it's useful. You can save a lot of time and mistakes that you could have unknowingly made. So it's pretty useful, but I will always recommend you to read the plan once this is completed. So you can make sure that everything is according to what you intended. So simply go to CodexGrill.com and you can install this one and try this out. We also have a security audit, which is still under development, but you can give it a try as well. And in plan validation, you can also pass the path of the plan file as well. Okay. There are a few other features, like you can pass the effort level for Codex, the validation agent, and you can pass the model that you wish to use. And you can also pass the path to the plan file. Instead of relying on Claude picking up the plan file, you can pass a plan file also. So these options are there. I will recommend you read this. There is nothing much. It's pretty simple. You can check this out and properly do this. Hope you find this video useful. If you like to check out the GitHub repo, you can go to the GitHub part and you can see the complete code and what all are happening here. And do give a star for this repo if you find this useful. So that's all for this video. We'll be coming up with more useful tools like this in coming days. So stay tuned and subscribe for more such videos.